Yay. Let's go. I think Todd's the one. We need to catch Todd up just a little bit. Did you watch the clip of the last game? Did you see all the stuff?
I didn't watch the ending. I didn't get to the ending. I watched a little bit into it.
Okay. No. And did you get to the part where they moved you here to this bedroom?
No.
So they just they had, you were in that entry foyer area, sleeping on one of the benches, and they came back in and woke you up and said, "Come on, we found a room," and you followed them in here to this bedroom where they spend the next couple of hours beating that chest apart until they got the contents of it out, and then I think that's about it. That catches you up to where we are. And if there's any details they want to give you that you might have missed out on, they can tell you themselves. Okay.
Yeah, so he didn't get gooped by the yellow ooze or the mold.
No.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was pretty much the rest of it.
Okay, so y'all dealt with it with yellow ooze?
It was just yellow mold. Like, there was no real dealing with it.
We scraped it off and threw it into yellow.
Okay.
I'm sure they can point it out to you. There's probably some remnants of it left on the floor by that writing desk.
Yeah, it was down here.
And what's the deal with the door right now? Open or closed?
We closed it. We closed it while we were sleeping.
That's right. Okay, this has been, we passed it. We had a long rest in. So this is after everybody gets rested up. And they're fine beds, by the way. It's a comfy night's sleep, probably the best you guys have had in a while. The only thing is that the candles burned out in the night or while you were asleep. So when you wake up, you're in pitch blackness.
Easy enough. I've got a torch.
Okay.
And tinderbox.
Okay.
Dark vision.
Fair enough. Ardith actually needs the light.
Balthazar needs the light too.
Okay. Good to know who can see in the dark and who can't. Okay, so a torch gets lit up by Balthazar, and he shines it around the room. His companions are still there. I guess they're all kind of peeking out from the covers, wondering what's next. Collect your gear. Morning chit-chat.
Well, Balthazar, it appears we will test your theory of these portals. If this one goes back to where we started.
Oh, it's either going to take us back to that room or we're bouncing around again, so we'll see.
Who's going first?
What is going on?
Oh, well, good morning, sunshine. After our wonderful night's sleep, we are getting ready to head out and see if we're in the same spot or not.
Oh, okay. Sounds fine.
Oh, we had a question. We were trying to figure out earlier, or in last session, exactly what Iki looks like. Does he have a snake head or a snake-like human head?
He's more humanoid. That's how purebloods are.
Uh-huh.
They're not like abominations.
Okay, so he doesn't even have... So he's not even a snake-bodied thing. He has legs.
Yeah, he has legs and everything. It's the purebloods are more humanoid than anything, and what they are is like they have some snake traits, like their eyes will be snake-like.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have
forked tongue.
Huh?
Forked tongue.
Forked tongue. Scales. Sometimes no ears.
Okay. Is that the case for you? Do you have scales?
Yeah, I have scales, forked tongue. pretty much the whole 9 yards. I have ears. They're just not necessarily humanoid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got you. Amphibian flaps.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, so you crawl out of bed and join the others. Everybody gets all their gear satcheled up, tightened, buckled, and ready to go. And whoever moves through the door first, just place your portal or your token over the portal. Balthazar goes first. Give me a D100 roll, Balthazar.
Oh no.
That's what I thought.
Okay. I'm just going to let you have a peek here before I thrust everyone into this room. Boom, there you go. Clean, private. On a bench, there's a pitcher with some clean water next to a tray and what looks like a smoking pipe. I'm going to go back and get the others, or go ahead, go on in.
I'll go ahead and go in, and I guess I'll pick up the pipe. Is there anything with it, or is just the pipe?
Anybody following him? Looks like it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move everybody.
Yeah, I'm
in.
following.
Okay. Yes, so beyond this portal and its heavy door, there's a clean 3-person privy. Huh? It just happens to be 3 of you. How convenient. And you probably do need to go. This private washroom has a series of windows that allow beautiful views through the yellow stained glass. Upon a bench, there sits a pitcher with clean water next to a tray and a smoking pipe, which Balthazar has just picked up. It looks like it is a... It looks like it has been made. There are grooves in it where it fits together like 2 pieces out of polished iron. So, yeah, it's a thread pipe. And it looks like it's been used as a pipe because there's a residue of some ash and coal in the bowl of it.
All right. I'm going to pocket that.
Okay, this is room 122.
What's the view out the window?
The view out the window is, that's is that Balthazar looking out the window, or is that Ardith?
Ardith.
Okay, I'll go ahead and give you the peek out the window then. Let's see, where are we looking out from? We're looking out from here. So you're looking out from one of these 3 windows. So you really can't see much since most of the structure's behind you. And with that in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and move you back to the party.
So this more or less looks out toward the bridge where we came in.
Yeah, that is the one thing you would have been able to see would be the bridge. Going back out to the floating rock with the archway on it. Portal in the archway.
Little enough to see here. The view's not much different than the other room.
Well, there's only one door in the other room. Are we going to have to stay there all night to get the door to change?
Have y'all tried opening and closing the door?
I close this door and open it back up.
Okay. And I'm assuming you poke your head through.
Mm-hmm.
And so give me a D100 roll.
All right.
It's impossible. It actually is impossible. So just re-roll that.
I've got like 5 13s in a row, which really sucked when the DC was 15.
23?
That is not impossible. Okay, so who is that? Looking through, that's Balthazar again, looking through.
Yeah.
All right. Balthazar, I think this one's going to look familiar to you. You're in the portal closest to the viewer, which would be the one on the far left. You're sticking your head out from there into that room.
I'll come back. I'll bring it back out and be like, "That's the room the jester went in."
Well,
And then, sorry. Go ahead.
seems as likely as anything else we're going to get.
Shall I move the party there?
Yep.
Do this thing.
This large hallway is a junction to 4 portals, 3 against 1 wall. The chamber has the scent and feel of a place well camped. A dry air drifts through a pair of small windows against 1 wall. Near the room's center, there is a signpost with 4 arrows, each pointing to a corresponding portal.
What's the signpost say?
The signpost pointing towards you says the Shield Hall. The next one says back the way you came. The one after that says the Hearth. And the last one says the Chapel. The single door on the wall by itself.
I want to peek in the one that says back the way you came.
Okay. That would be the middle portal. And give me a D100 roll.
So it's not the 20s this time.
Okay. All right, I'll let you peek in that one. Is this Balthazar still peeking around?
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm following him, ready to grab if he tries to sneak away.
Okay. Keep your portals, or keep your tokens by the portal you're at, just for my sanity's sake. And this is about to get interesting because you got looks like multiple people looking into, or multiple portals.
I'm going to look down and see those tentacles and nope the fuck out.
Okay.
I come back out and say, definitely not the way we came, and there's definitely something in there.
Oh, by the way, let me move you guys around for just a minute, because when you said you go into the one that says back the way you came, that's actually that middle portal.
Yeah, that's what I want to look at.
So that's the one that Balthazar looked in.
Here, let me see. I'm going to poke my head in. Oh, shit. I'm like right on top of you.
Yeah, yep. I will let you poke your head in. That would be Todd there. Okay.
Sure.
All right. That's what Icky sees.
Oh. Do I notice what that is?
What it is, it looked like tentacles. They were moving around, kind of slapping at the edge of the ledge that you had stepped out onto. And that's why I pulled you back. I just figured you kind of instinctively pulled back.
Oh. Well, no, I was asking, would I know what that creature is?
I don't think you would. No.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I haven't. Don't worry about it.
So if we're not going in that way, let's scooch on down to the next one.
Yeah, let me check this one out.
Okay, give me a D100 roll.
Ooh, okay.
This one takes a second to set up. You're going to look into the top of a stairwell, basically. Some steps go down. You're on a landing, and then some steps go down to another landing, and then take a right. If you really want to see it, I have to hide part of the area. I'm assuming that means you really do want to see it. I'll let you see it. It's okay. I got it now.
Yes, let me make the DM's life a little bit harder.
There you go.
So there's like a ledge here? It's a ledge.
No, it's actually just it's just a corridor.
Okay.
I've just removed I've removed the foreground basically, so when the whole room is revealed, you can see what's going on.
Okay. So my character would basically say, I found a...
Found the what?
Hold on, I'm sorry, somebody. I found a corridor on this one.
Just one other door on the end?
Yep, just a corridor.
And the sign said the chapel for that one.
Didn't see any chapel. What about over here?
Signpost seems unreliable. That's the door we came in from.
Yeah, I'll peek to the one that's on the opposite wall.
Okay, that's the one that actually would have been pointing to the chapel, I think. And Balthazar, give me a D100.
Oop.
Huh, funny. I think you've seen this one already, but I'll give you a peek anyway. You're coming in at the top of the stairs.
I have seen this one.
Yep.
Yeah. I come back out, I'm like, it's that weird foyer area with all the flowers. I saw it the other day. I mean, yesterday. That one.
Foyer with the flowers.
Yeah, I just saw it real quick. I don't remember what door I was peeking through.
Huh.
I'll clarify for everybody real quick, just so we're on the same page. This, you assume, goes back the way you came. Nobody's actually confirmed since y'all came in here. This goes to tentacles. This goes to the top of some stairs in a corridor. And this goes to the top of some stairs in a foyer with flowers.
Did either of the stairs look oily?
Good call. You stick your head through to make sure the stairs don't look oily. And what's your passive perception? Actually, I guess you can give me an active perception roll since you're looking.
The passive is incredibly average. And, perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Don't
by
see
your passive.
Oh, no.
And the stairs look dry to you. I'm not going to make you think they're oily. Like I should have on a 1.
I'll flip a coin.
Well,
Go to the
how about, do you already check both the stairs?
I can.
Magi? Here, I'll check the other set.
Okay. I'll let you have a peek into that room since Magi's looking into it. And you can give me a perception roll for that room too.
Let's hope this will...
I'm going to start honoring
fair.
those fumbles in the future. I'm definitely going to honor a fumble and make you think you see something you don't. No, those stairs don't look oily either.
All right, looks like it's all good. So which ones do y'all want to go down?
I will pull out a copper and flip it. Odds left, evens right. Looks like we're going left, unless someone has a better idea.
Left it is.
Sounds like a perfect idea right there.
Okay. Boom. You guys come into the top of these stairs. There's sunlight coming in from outside in those windows. Let me give you the official greeting to this one. This foyer with a stairway smells of dander and old blood. Better lit than other chambers. There are several torches. Well, there's one torch you can see burning in around the bend of the corridor. Anyway, I think that's all you're going to see in this one. Unless you go down the stairs.
I want to go look out the window.
Looks like nobody's wanting to go downstairs. Looking out the window? Okay. That is looking through 3 or 4 feet, 2 or 3 feet of solid stone out to... It's just a sliver of a view. Let me see. Who's that looking out the window?
Balthazar.
Yeah.
Oh, please, Balthazar.
All right, Balthazar.
Oh, his Balthazar looking out windows.
So
I like windows.
I
Balthazar,
like windows.
this is
Just like stick your head in the One of these times it's going to be guilty.
Balthazar,
Oh, yeah.
you're looking out one of these two windows right here. The second one's sort of hidden around the corner, but that's what you're looking at. You see out onto a balcony. You see that there's like a shaft there that the balcony hugs. And of course, there's two portals on the balcony. And, well, you can't see but one of them. But anyway, so that's the gist of that. That's a strained view, too. It's just like an arrow slit with hole that you're looking at.
Fair enough.
So we smell dander and old.
That's right. Like a lived-in barn or something.
Well, I guess I'm going to carefully go down the stairs.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token down. All right. As you come around the bend, you are surprised by a giant bat which flies up the stairs right into your face. And I'm going to go ahead and make an attack roll on you. A crit. Hell yeah. Double damage. Total of 9.
Is that max and minimum damage?
God dang, bro. Actually, hold on. I don't think this did it right. Let me see. Something.
D6 plus 2 plus 0.
Oh, no, I'm talking about my health.
So we don't have at these bats.
Hey, you know what? I'm actually looking at this, and that damage is right. Yeah, 9.
It is because it doesn't
No,
have
no.
The strength the second time.
Yeah. No, I was thinking here because I forgot to put in my health, my maximum health, so it was wrong. So whenever I looked over here and I was like, 10, what the heck? So, 9.
9 damage, and then we can roll initiative.
Okay.
Woohoo.
And I guess so. That was Icky that got attacked, right? Icky was going down the
Yes.
stairs first. So, Icky, you're in the stairwell. There's only room for you and the bat to fight each other because of the stairwell being narrow. So I don't know if there's much reason for anybody else to roll initiative, but just in case, well, yeah, everybody should roll initiative because you could take an action that might not be an attack. So, Balthazar, are you doing anything at the onset of this commotion?
Not, well, my initiative's horrible. No, not anything immediately, as I realize he's getting attacked by a bat.
Okay. Icky?
I'm going to go ahead and strike him, or strike the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure my rules are right.
The bat got a crit on you, so it's basically got fangs like in your jaw right now.
So this is the one that I told you that the everything's right except my freaking weapon attack rolls.
Okay.
So I'll just put them in as I roll. So plus 5.
Icky looks like he's got a face hugger on him right now because this giant bat's wings are like completely wrapped around his back and head.
21 to hit.
Okay. That will hit. Armor class 13.
And we got 7.
Okay. 7 damage. All right. Okay. Ardith?
So is he still facing downstairs? I know 5D doesn't really have facing, but I'm trying to think what I can...
Icky has got sort of his back right quarter turned to you because he's just turned to go down the stairs and this thing flies up into his face. It's kind of within reach of you, really, but it's kind of wrapped around Icky too.
Hey, do you mind if I go ahead and use my unarmed strike that goes along with my
my bad.
attack action?
My bad. I forget all. There's lots of bonus actions in fifth edition.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a bonus action yet. I just have
Unarmed
Let's
strike.
see. Yep. When you use the attack action, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 15 hit.
Yep, that'll hit it.
And 4.
Okay. And with that, you tear the bat off of you and sling it against the wall of the stairwell corridor. When this happens, you see that there is another one flopping around in the stairs just below this one. So there's more than one in here. Then it's Artist's turn.
Can I reach it with my whip from where I am? Do I need to try downstairs?
There is no room to use a whip in this narrow corridor and stairs.
But could I throw a dagger at it?
You can throw a dagger at it. You risk hitting Icky if you miss.
Is there room to move past Icky on the stairs?
There is not. Not without pulling Icky up out of the way and taking his place.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
I trust you. I trust you.
Go ahead and do that and throw one of my daggers at this bat. See if I can get rid of it.
Yeah, it's almost an awkward dagger throw because you barely have, this is narrow space. You can barely get an overhand tossing motion in here.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to let you do it. I'm just telling you, it's a cramped fight.
Is it rapier range? Can I just stab it?
Yes, you can stab it. I will give you that. Yep. Actually, that's probably the easiest. I think that's what daggers were for in a lot of these medieval siege battles, was like its perfect weapon if you're in a tight corridor.
Okay. I was thinking it was, 10, 15 feet away and around the corner or something.
No.
If it's that close, yeah, I'll just...
Yep. You just kind of, it's awkward. You're stepping down a step behind Icky and lunging forward with a stab over his shoulder.
So is that... If it's something I can stab out of, though, I think use my sword.
And it's a crit.
Huh.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
The bat had just been flung against the wall by Icky. It had flopped its big wings, which barely have room to unfold in here, and was about to lunge forward at Icky, and you just caught it and daggered it to the neck. I'm sure the damage is going to kill it, but give it to me. No, it might not kill it, actually. These things are big. They've got probably 8-foot wingspans.
Are you just doubling damage for the crit?
Yeah,
double
just
the
double
dice roll?
damage. Double the dice, yep.
Double dice would be...
If you just click, Mad Jack, if you just click on, so you see where it says your to hit is, if you just click on the rapier underneath that roll to hit,
but it's going to get
it'll give it out to you.
Damage though.
Huh.
See that's a rapier does decent. Yeah.
Anyway, it would be 15 points of damage from crit if I'm just doubling the die and then adding.
Yeah, but with a dagger, it's 2d4, isn't it? It would be 2d4 for a crit.
For the crit, it's 2d4. Oh, it's just one.
Because when you rolled that rapier, it actually rolled a d8.
Yeah, that would be a rapier. If it's dagger, yeah, it'd be different. This is rolling really weird.
I'll let you keep.
Anyway, I took 4 on the die, plus 3 for dex, so it's 11 points of damage.
Okay, that will do it. That's what it takes to kill it.
I had a proficiency to damage. That's weird.
Yep, that one is dead. And I will set it off to the side here because it is dead.
I turn my head to Magi, and with a snaky smile, I give him a thumbs up.
And that's when the second bat comes up and flies into your throat.
God dang. Need to calm down over there.
Let's see. Why didn't I get a back roll?
To quote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. What is this, Bat Country?
Will a 17 hit you?
Barely.
Is that a yes?
But it hits.
That hits? Okay. 7 damage.
Bad day, bro. Bad day.
Hey, Balthazar, I don't see you on the initiative turn.
Yeah, here, let me get myself on there, and then I'll change it to whatever I rolled before.
All right.
Oh, and then here's the nat 20 I just wasted. Can I see the bat that just started flying up?
Yes, you can. Balthazar, well, actually, no, Balthazar, you're at the very back of the party. You've got Ardith and him and Icky both ahead of you, so now your line of sight's obstructed.
I can't even see the bat.
Can't see the bat.
All right. So I should at least be able to hear it, and I know it's there.
Yes.
So I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers on it, because it's all that matters is that it can hear me.
Yep, wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, passed. No effect on a pass, right?
Unsuccessful save, half damage.
It takes half damage, okay? Give it to me.
So 8.
All right.
And it doesn't have to run away.
And Icky, it's your turn. Yes, the bat is definitely screeching, making a lot of noise, obviously there.
This one? In front of me?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to roll to attack it with my quarterstaff. 17.
What'd you say?
17 to hit.
17 to hit will hit it.
And 6.
Okay, so you try to bash it back down the stairs with the butt of your quarterstaff. Do you get an unarmed strike as well?
I can. I'm
Because that didn't
wondering if I should just go ahead and spend a key point and frickin' do flurry of blows. I'm going to do it. So flurry of blows is after you take the attack action, I can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Okay.
17 again.
Okay. That hits.
It's going to be a 5 damage, and then
It's still alive.
second one's going to be a 19.
That'll hit.
And that's going to be a 6 again. There we go. 6 damage.
All right. So quarterstaff knocks it down to the bottom of the steps, or to the turn there in the steps. Then you immediately kind of shoot down the stairs, probably stomp a foot into it and come down with a blow, and that just smears it into the steps. And that also brings you down to around here somewhere, where you see that there is a third one in here, which drops from its roost and will fly off into the back of this chamber. Okay, and that is your turn. Ardith, so Icky has kind of is beating the bats back down the stairs and is making his way down.
I'll follow him downstairs.
Okay. Do you want to make room for Ardith to get down there? Icky?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll let him
Yeah, because it does open up. Once you get around that initial bend to where you get to right here, the chamber is much bigger, or it's a little bit bigger anyway. And so that means, Ardith, you can go all the way down and attack this bat that is here. And it's just sort of flying around clumsily in that space there between those 2 arches and the portal behind them.
Okay, how much room do I have down here? Is this still dagger only space, or?
You can fight with a rapier down here. I would say that any large two-handed weapons probably being used at a penalty, at disadvantage. Because basically it's just a bunch of little 5-foot square spaces, so there's like just enough room for one token in every section down there.
So, yeah, as I make my way downstairs, I'll try to skewer another one of these bats.
Okay.
So 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Click there. It should roll actual damage. Yes. Okay, so 8 points on the rapier.
Okay.
And going to also try to stab it with the short sword in my offhand.
Okay. That'll
And
hit.
18 there. So that would only be offhand weapon wouldn't have +3 from Dex yet, so it'd just be 5 points from that.
Okay. And the bat is going to fly out that portal, which I suppose gives you an attack of opportunity if you want it.
Okay. Yeah. End this.
Okay.
14.
That'll hit it.
And another 8.
And that won't kill it, and it will escape. All right, so we're out of combat. Two dead bats are bloodied on the steps going down into the lower part of this stairwell. Once you're down at the bottom, Ardeth, you see that there is a... it appears to be some sort of holy symbol. Actually, it's your holy symbol. It's hanging on the wall here. Unseen. Oh my God, what did I just do? Here we go. It's hanging on this wall here, the invisible fourth wall, from a nail driven into the mortar.
Oh, it's my symbol.
Yes, it's the pyramid with the eye in it.
I'll reach up and take it down.
Okay.
Guys, y'all didn't notice I kind of took the brunt of that one? Is there any chance we can take a little rest real quick? Patch myself up?
I can give you some healing.
Yeah, my character's like at 8 out of 24 right now.
Well enough. I can... How many times can I do this? I can give you up to 15 points.
Oh, that would be beautiful. I'll tell you that one.
But I'm only going to give you 10 for now. I have a little bit reserved. So you'll notice as I raise my hand to put it on your forehead and make the symbol of the Ankh, the Egyptian symbol for life, that I have another holy symbol. I have one on each wrist now.
How strange.
Both of them glow.
How strange that you found a symbol of your god in this strange place.
Place discomforts me more and more each room.
What's discomforting about finding your holy symbol?
It shouldn't be here.
Or maybe you could take it either way, honestly.
You don't take it as a blessing?
Yeah. Indeed.
It could be your god talking to you.
I take it as a failure on another's part to prevent this place reopening.
Well, maybe your god lives here.
Or maybe it's leading you to a way to seal this place back up.
We should be so lucky. Was it nearer to one door than the other?
Yeah, it's nearer to the larger portal in the back there.
Is that where the bat flew into, or was it this other one right here?
Yeah, both. The bat flew into the largest portal in the bottom, and also the holy symbol hung near that portal as well.
Ooh.
I guess I'll poke my head through the one the symbol was nearest.
I'm gonna kind of like hold on to a shoulder or something to kind of just in case I need to yank his ass back.
Yeah. So give me
Or hold there. You never know.
Give me a D100 roll.
What do we got? 13.
Okay.
That sounds like a room, but
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay. And it is.
Unholiest number.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and show it to you. Was that Balthazar? Who was looking through the
Arden.
Arden, okay. Oh, wait a second. You rolled a 13. No, my friend, that is not a room you've been in. That's a room I need to take a look at real quick.
Huh. Yeah, I'll pull my head back and just shake my head.
Let me
As I
tell you-
said, place discomforts me more with each room. There are two boys on these stairs.
There's what?
Stuffed animals.
Oh, I
Balls.
told you. I'm sorry. I did not mean to pull you into that room. That is not what you see.
I would say, I've been in that room.
You're the DM. You can just roll with it.
I could, but I'm in the middle of trying to set up this other one, and I'm more interested in this other one anyway.
Oh, ooh.
I'm pretty sure I was in the teddy bear room.
Hang on.
And that was unnerving.
Roll 20's being weird on me.
Well, if it's gonna take you a second, do you mind if I go use the bathroom?
That is fine. Let's just take a quick break. I am going to go ahead and move Ardith to where he can see what's going on though. So you look into a long corridor there. And I'm going to take a smoke break while he does that, and I'll be back in just a second.
Much less creepy.
I don't know. Empty corridors are creepy. We just went through an empty one, and it wasn't so empty.
I can handle bats. Kids' toys is weird.
I saw the kids' toys the other day. I know I saw it. Was it like a small step down and then like a whole bunch of toys?
Yeah, just a stairwell scattered with kids' toys and no one to be seen.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Super creepy.
Like bats, dungeon, cool.
Tentacle monster. Let's go back for it.
Hey, isn't that Balthazar's patron?
Well, he's a sorcerer, so it's more of the bestower of powers, which I guess is a patron. But I am leaning towards multi-classing into warlock at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you call it for sorcerers. They call it bloodlines, I think.
Yeah, I think, it's sorcerer's origin.
Yeah.
It's draconic bloodline is one of the options.
Ardith, I pulled your head back into the chamber with everybody else since you got a good peek at that.
Yep.
So what was seen?
Just a long, empty hallway with another portal.
No
bat?
Let me check this one out.
Actually, you
Small
couldn't
one.
see another portal because it went around a bend. You're not sure what was around the bend.
Oh, well then I'll go around the bend.
It went somewhere.
Yeah, I was talking about Ardith, but go ahead and give me a D100 roll for Icky.
Okay. D100. 100.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 100th room.
All right. And I'll give you a peek at that. I have to go. I have to make sure this room's set up correctly. This one is the most important one to have set up correctly.
Sweet, we found the shortcut.
How do we not go through this door?
All right. So, Icky, you have to give me a second. I want the reveal to be just perfect on this one.
Nice.
I can tell you this, it is a very strange looking area. It seems to be an open air walkway with a bunch of columns. Yeah, this is how I do it. I do that, and then I do this. And then I pull your head into the chamber. All right, so you're coming in from that farthest right portal. You can see these are giant portals. You can tell the scale of the area by those stone statues that are standing around the portal. You're sticking your head in between two of them. Yeah, does that give you the gist of that one? Can I pull you back to everybody else?
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, this one seems pretty interesting.
What you got?
Bunch of stone columns, statues, a pretty big area.
Are the statues on the walls, or are the statues like in the middle of the room, kind of scattered about?
Were they on the wall, DM? Or were they on the
I'll just let
scattered?
you take another peek at it real quick.
I stick my head back in.
Wait, give me a second. I didn't notice.
I bring it back out.
Yeah.
Looks like humanoid figures. A little bit scattered.
Those aren't statues.
How do you know?
Because those are petrified peoples.
Would you know?
Anytime statues are not on a wall, be afraid.
There could be this could be a sculpting area. You never know.
Icky, what are they?
I'm not saying we shouldn't go through this door. I'm just saying, be prepared for these not to be statues.
Sounds like a plan. So do we want to go through this door? Seems a lot more interesting than a long corridor.
Yeah, the other one was dark. Seemed to be no more promising than anything else.
We have a hallway, and then we have a destination. I would like to know what's making our statues.
I don't suppose anyone has a mirrored shield.
I might have a mirror. Do I have a mirror?
I believe I have a mirror.
Nope, I have a crowbar and a hammer. Will that work?
Was it Balthazar that was so paranoid about the statues?
Yes.
Yeah, he's probably well read on a lot of mythology and lore. He probably knows. Yeah, those statues are probably suspect.
I do have a mirror, but I think if we just don't look directly at it, we'll be okay.
Lovely. Was that the DM chuckling?
That was not the DM chuckling.
I'm sure he is, but no.
That's whatever created the statues chuckling.
Well, then I go ahead and step through the portal then.
Right. We'll bring everybody through.
Yeah, I'll come through.
So you guys are coming in from the portal on the right.
Ooh, this room's big.
Here to the map.
Come in with my eyes closed. I'm like searching around with my hands now.
No, anything that makes statues also bites.
Why you gotta tell me that?
I'm going to go ahead and reveal some more area so you guys can place your tokens. Oops. I don't think that revealed anything.
Did not.
There we go. If you look up above, you should be able to see an overhead there.
Oh.
So I guess that puts us like here-ish.
Yep. So 2 enormous portals come out to a broken ruin. A massive stairwell leads up to a balcony that hangs over your head. Beyond the unbroken columns before you rests an open sky. A stone menagerie is scattered between you and the stairwell. Failed adventurers look on, locked in stone dumbfoundedness.
Stone dumbfoundedness. So clearly something made these.
These don't look like... Why would you make a statue with that face on it?
Hey, can I check out the statues a little bit closer?
Yeah, you can. I'm going to actually kind of have to zoom in a little bit myself.
Surprise and confusion, not utter terror.
I think one of them looks almost like Shogun warrior-ish, while another one looks like an elf warrior, and the third seems to be some type of human warrior, more akin to a culture familiar to you.
Culture that I'm familiar with? Is that what you said?
What was it you were asking if you were familiar with?
I was looking at the statues more closely to see if maybe I know what turned them into it, or if they're actually humans that's been petrified, or what petrified them, if anything.
Gotcha. Well, give me a perception roll.
A perception?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Perception's not a good one. I rolled good, though.
I think what might be obvious to you, if you kind of... The thing that they all have in common is they seem to be looking down at something. They're not looking at eye level with you, but they seem to be looking down, locked in their horrified faces. Well, say the Shogun warrior looks angry, like he's about to strike something.
Can I tell if it's magic that turned them into it?
I don't see how you would gather any... I don't know how you gather information to make an educated guess on that.
Okay. Well, guys, whatever it was, they were looking downward.
I think I'll step closer to that central edge.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't look down there directly, but like there. I will do Divine Scent. Oh shit, where'd it go? Okay, there we go. So I can... I'm just trying to see through the corner of my eye any divine, celestial, fey, fiend, undead.
Yeah. You probably do sense something, but nothing concrete, if that makes sense. I'm thinking of like that sort of a sense of desecration, which I believe is covered within Paladins.
Yeah, that would be reasonable.
Yeah.
Sense of concentration.
But no, you don't detect any creature anyway, not within your range or within what you can see.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It would appear there is only one way to go. Up.
Well, we can at least see where we're going to run away to. And I poke my head through the other portal as we walk by.
Okay. Let's see, that is, looks like that's Balthazar that's poking his head through the portal.
Yep.
So, Balthazar, let me see. Make sure there's not a bunch of tokens. There is totally a bunch of tokens on it. Because I never cleaned up after the last time we were here. So, let me clean up this map just a wee bit.
So y'all were already close anyways. If y'all were already here.
Okay, so let me show you where you're looking into. So that looks sort of familiar to where you are now. It looks like the same type of our architecture, and you are peering into this area from the only portal that you see. And since you said you're just poking your head by as you walk by, I'm gonna go ahead and pull you back to everybody else.
So it looks like exactly where we are. It's still round, like the shape that we're in, but it seemed like I was a lot higher above, and there. Yeah, I was like, there's something. There's a hole in the center to look down, kind of like this. What do I see when I look up beyond the stairs?
Okay. When you look up beyond the stairs, you see something looking down at you from overhead.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to show you what its head looks like. All right. So you see that there?
Afraid.
You see that big snake head that is looking down from above. And it hisses and says, "You should have not come here."
Hits back at it. Why?
And then it breathes a big gust of fog at you, and I think possibly some of your companions that happen to be standing nearby.
All I did was ask why.
I guess that's over there.
Is your positions on the overhead correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It was as we were walking.
Okay, so then you would have seen it, would have been like almost directly overhead, just between these two columns peering down. And let me see what the cone on this thing looks like. It's a 30-foot cone. I think I can get everyone except Balthazar in it. I think Balthazar is behind his two companions, and he's outside the cloud of sleep gas. You both need to make a save, dexterity save, DC 21.
Yep. I get to make it with advantage. Because Yanti.
Natural one.
Yikes.
Oh no!
You said a dexterity saving?
Dexterity save, yes.
So, by the way, I'm making it with advantage.
All right,
So-
DC 21, that means you made it.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so the Yuan-Ti is able to jump back to be beside Balthazar. And I'm just going to go ahead and move him back there. Almost into the portal, but not quite. But Ardeth, unless you are immune to sleep, you drop to the ground.
Do you know? Good night.
Right? Can I smack him awake?
Yes, you can.
I'm going to smack the shit out of the face.
All right. That will wake him up.
Your efforts are appreciated. Stop.
You sure?
Then you hear the slap of something on the stone steps not far away. It causes something to fall. You hear something clank, clank, clank down the steps.
I look at it.
Okay.
See what the heck's going on.
Not quite within your view from here. You'd have to move closer to the steps, or actually opposite the direction of the steps if you wanted to.
Was it a metal on stone clank or a stone on stone?
Metal on stone.
So I head towards, where was it? I head towards where the sound is. I don't know. You can move my
Boom.
character
That's
there.
close enough for me.
Oh, that's enough for you?
That's close enough for me. I'll go ahead and move this on over here so we can see the upper stair area, sort of. And this thing is coming down the stairs. And what it has done, it has knocked the lance that was resting on the steps down. The lance rolls down a few of the steps before it finally comes to a stop. And I'll go ahead and start opening up this view up here as well.
I would like to cast Spider Climb on myself and climb up the outside of the structure.
Okay. I think it's time we all just got into initiative.
I guess I go ahead and pick up the lance then. Just in case it's important.
See what am I dealing with here. Ooh, that's nice. I'll deal with that. I don't have this creature's not in roll 20, so I'm just going to be kind of running it off modifiers. I got a +4 to this roll though. Oh, nice. 24.
Oh shit.
A nat 20?
Yeah.
Bruh.
+4.
You need to calm down over there.
At least he's using them now.
Okay, so somebody goes to cast Spire Climb. Before anyone can do anything, this creature is going to look back over the stairs and see if I can get my breath weapon recharged. I can't do it, so it'll make a bite attack instead. Looks like Ardeth actually. Let's see. Have to move it down around in here somewhere. Hee hee. I like playing with tokens. I think I can bite either one of you actually. So eeny meeny miny mo, I'll go for the other lizard. So the key of this attack is going to be made at you. Let's see, this is with a +6 to hit.
Damn, a +6?
So I got a 10, still misses.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, that misses.
I think that's all it's going to do. So, Ardeth?
So it's coming downstairs. Is it like at the bottom of the stairs already? Or?
Not quite at the bottom, but the reach of its neck allows it to come down and bite at at your head, basically.
Okay.
But I believe there's plenty of room for you to move up the stairs to attack it if you want to. Or even take a swing as it draws its head back after its first attempt to bite you.
So I can still trying to figure out how this works. Can I reach anything besides its head? Like if it pulls its head back, I won't be able to reach it, or is the body near enough that I can get it?
It's either way. You can stay right where you're at and take a swing at its head. That attack may not be available next turn, but for the time being, you can do it. Or you can advance up the stairs and be able to attack its body. It doesn't matter either way because you get movement and an attack all within one turn.
I think I'd like to try and move around this thing to its right rear quarter.
I see. Okay, so that you won't have enough movement to do. You won't be able to do that in this one turn, but you can at least be in front of it and maybe possibly do that next turn and still get an attack on it from the front for now.
Sure.
Okay. So the paladin is not afraid of this beast, and he heroically makes his way up the stairs and attacks it.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
It is AC 15.
That's a 17 to hit.
That'll hit it.
And I am paladin. If I can figure out where my sheet. I want to smite this sucker. I'm finally getting a chance. I don't remember how many hit dice. I think it's an extra 2d8 on that.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what smite is, man.
I can burn spell slot to smite. I'm struggling to find it.
You need some help?
Anytime.
The sheets. I just need to know how many extra damage I'm dealing on this thing. As I hold my
Divine Smite, extra 2d8 for first level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first.
Yep.
To a maximum of 5d8.
That's an extra 2d8.
And if it's an undead or a fiend, the target increases by 1d8.
And just so I make sure I get the flavor for this right, is the smite part of the melee attack, or is it separate from the melee attack?
It's part of the attack.
It's part of the attack. This is when the holy light from above shines down as you thrust a rapier into it, basically.
Yeah, the light begins to end the holy symbol on my wrist, and just the whole blade becomes radiant energy.
Gotcha. Beautiful. That will cause the creature to recoil and shriek in horror. Might even back it up the steps just a little bit. And then, do you have anything else? Was that your only action?
Nope, I have 2 weapon fighting, so I'll make a stab with my short sword also.
This guy's a badass, I forget.
It's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, he's a finesse fighter too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, rapier and short sword.
So does that hit?
That does not hit.
14 does not hit. Okay, that's not a bad start.
Icky, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to come up on it.
Okay.
Bam. And come up on its side. I'm going to flank it a little bit.
Okay.
Bam.
Because it has got you guys kind of in the frontal arc there, and there's not really a whole lot of room to move around it, I'm not going to give you any benefit of flanking. However, you might be able to get around it next turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to roll to hit it with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
17.
A 15 will hit it. That's what you need.
Okay. All right. Well, 17. Hit. And then I'm going to roll for damage. And that's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of my unarmed strikes with, or do 2 of my flurry of blows. Blah. It's going to be a 24 to hit and an 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah. Is the 24 a crit?
No.
Okay.
Let's roll for damage. It's going to be 5 and 6.
Total of 11. Okay.
Yeah, total of 11 extra. Over total, it'll be 17.
Yep, I got it. So it comes in, whack, staff to the neck of the beast, and then comes in with 2 blows. 2 physical blows, which can be kicks as well, right?
Yeah, it can honestly be anything on my body.
Yeah,
I could shoulder check it. I could headbutt him.
He's monk mode, right? So he just probably comes in like that, all like staff, and then shoulder, and then one of those force punches, 2-inch punch to the rib or something.
I like it.
And then you got anything else? Is that it?
That's it. I'm just going to prepare myself for whatever comes next. I don't know if I have a reaction. Yep. That's it.
Balthazar's turn.
All right. Was I able to cast Fire Climb before we went into initiative?
No, that was why we went into initiative.
All right.
When spells started to get cast.
I am going to quicken it with meta magic and make it a bonus action.
Ooh.
So I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken that. And then I'm going to go around and climb up the backside and essentially end up exactly where I am on the upper floor.
On the upper floor, okay. Because you are scaling... Oh, you're scaling about, I'd say, 25 feet. Can you do that within the space of 1 round's movement?
35 feet.
35 feet, sweet. That'll get you over the lip and exactly where your token is on the upper level. So,
all right, and then I will use my action to cast Mind Sliver on it. So it's going to be a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. What have I got? Hey, I got a decent +1 there. No, wait, a 14's a +2. No, or is it? Yeah, it is a +2, isn't it? So I got a 13 total.
Ooh.
Failed.
Yes. So that's going to be a D6 of psychic, and then the next saving throw you make before the end of my next turn, you have to subtract a D4.
Okay. Is that a saving throw against anybody or just you?
Against anybody.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's 5 psychic damage.
Total of 5. All right.
I like Mind Sliver.
It's good action for him. The Balthazar quickly goes up like Spider-Man, comes over on the inside, and is able to cast a spell at the creature. Yeah, catching off guard from the rear. Once again, it whips its snake head. You see now that this thing is like a hybrid beast of... seems to be a hybrid of a leopard, a lion, and a snake. Strange, but that's what it is. And it has taken a beating from you guys, but it's its turn to retaliate. Okay, come on, 1 to 3. Boom. Get some sleep breath. The creature backs up the steps a little bit so it can get both of you fully in its breath weapon cone. And you guys need to both make Dex saves, DC 21.
God dang, DC's 21?
The DC
Doesn't
is...
it have to get back?
Does it have to what?
I'm just curious. Usually, isn't it a 6 to get the breath weapon back?
I thought it was under the number, the recharge number.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, with the creature, it says recharge 1 to 3. I rolled a 4 last time. So I wasn't able to charge it by my calculation. And then by this time's calculation, I was.
Dexterity save. My bad. That was just dex. My bad. I didn't do anything with it.
So, I see it looks like both of you failed.
No, I get... I rolled just plain dexterity. I rolled dexterity save my second roll.
Isn't it the same thing?
No. When dexterity save adds my proficiency bonus.
Oh, I see. Okay. So one fail, one pass. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Ardith, sleepy boy, you'll go down again and
Sleepy boy.
you'll lose your next turn. I can't do are breath weapons as bonus actions, or are they all you can do?
They're actions.
They're actions.
They're
okay.
actions. At least for dragons and dragonborn, they are.
Okay. Yeah, I'm treating it like a dragon, so that's its action then.
I think.
Puts one
I think
to sleep.
some dragons have them as their legendary action.
Well, this guy doesn't, so I guess that's all he gets to do this time.
Okay.
Oh, let me look up something else real quick. Let's see if something else is a bonus action. Nope, that is an action. Okay. Yep, that's it for me. Ardith goes down to sleep. Icky, it's your turn again.
So I go ahead and slap my buddy awake. Again, I'll use a bonus action if you want me to.
No, I think you can do that and make your attacks at the same time.
Okay. You're just going to do it as a world?
Yep.
Or whatever you call it?
Exactly.
So I'm going to slap the shit out of him again. All right. Did he wake up?
Yeah, I mean, for a sleep, like, it just acts like the sleep spell, and that only requires you to, like... Does it require an action for you to wake somebody up? I don't know. I guess I should look up sleep, huh?
I think if you take damage, you wake up too.
Yeah, maybe. Let me look up the sleep condition real quick. And I'll check it out for you.
I think usually it's an action.
It does require an
wake
action.
asleep.
It does require an action to wake him up. So that actually would be your action.
I use my action to wake him up.
Okay. Balthazar.
Blah blah. Do I get my bonus action, right?
Yep, you do get a bonus action.
I'll go ahead and use an attack as my bonus action. I'll I'll come in with a flying kick.
I didn't think you could use an attack as a bonus action.
He's a monk.
I thought it was like there's specifically like things that are assigned as bonus actions to characters.
Yeah, an offhanded weapon. I'm using my fist.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough.
Well, that's how I've always counted it. Like, because if somebody dual wields, they can technically use their open hand if they're not using a two-handed weapon to.
Does anybody else know?
Strike.
For sure.
I would say the same thing. It just wouldn't have the ability modifier tacked on the end because it's the offhand or whatever. Unless it's two-handed fighting.
Yeah, I mean, if he used an attack to wake me up, then he gets a bonus action attack because he's a monk anyway.
Yeah, we can do it that way.
Yeah, you guys are the ones that know 5th edition better than me, so I really do trust you guys to tell me how it all works.
It says when you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
There you go. Then make your unarmed strike.
Okay. The 7. That doesn't hit.
Oh no.
Okay. So then is it Balthazar's turn?
We made such a big deal out of something that didn't work.
That was worth a shot.
What tempo's made?
All right. So I am going to use my action to cast Mind Whip.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's another intelligence saving throw.
All right. Got another
And
+2 to
you're going
this
to
one.
subtract a d4 from it.
I see. Well, it's going to be a fail. No need to subtract anything.
All right. So,
7.
so you can't take a reaction until the end of your next turn.
Uh-huh.
And then on your next turn, you have to choose whether you're going to move, take an action, or a bonus action. You only get one of the 3.
I see. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And I take 3d6 damage?
3d6.
Oh.
Not bad.
Perfectly average.
Balthazar, you're doing some good stuff over there.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I give a little bow from behind the...
All right. So then it becomes the creature's turn unless you had another bonus action?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Such
And
different
what
bonus action cantrips.
the creature? I can still use my movement and a single action or bonus action, but that's it, right?
No. Move, action, or bonus action.
Move
one
action
of the 3.
or bonus action. Okay, I see. Okay, then I am going to use an action, and as far as appearances go, it will just be this creature. It will just be it. It's going into a frenzy, but it's like one of those where it's really just equivalent of it throwing a fit. So it kind of rears up. It shrieks, does a kind of a big intimidating display, roars over Icky, and then comes back down to rest. And that's all it does for that turn. And then, Arnith, you've been woken up, I'm guessing by being kicked by Icky before he ran up the stairs to try to finish this thing off. What do you do?
Yeah. I'm going to kickflip up under my feet and rush up this thing with my blades out to the opposite side from Icky. Since I only have 15 feet, I think that's about as far as I can go. And stab and slash.
Okay.
12. That's not going to do it on the first attack.
Okay.
And the 24 on a second. That'll hit.
That will hit it. Yep.
So that's 4 piercing plus another smite. As my short sword glows from the offhand, that's 7 more points of radiant damage.
Okay. You strike this thing, the creature, and it just dematerializes in front of your eyes, and you realize that you were just attacking a double it had created of itself, an illusionary double, and then it's actually slightly displaced over here. Do you have anything else, or is it Icky's turn?
That's it.
Okay. Icky?
So I run up on it, and I do a Hail Mary kick.
Yep.
Well, yeah, no. Well, I'll use the Hail Mary kick as my bonus action. I'll hit it with my quarterstaff. So we got a 21.
Shot's going to hit it. Slam it
Okay.
into that little barrier wall there, even though it's like twice your density and mass, if not more. 7 damage.
Okay. And then that is a 6.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him with my under strike, that kick that I was telling you about. Wow. That's going to be a 16. I don't think that hits, right? It
Nope.
has an AC of 17, right?
Nope, it's got an AC of 15. You hit it.
Oh. Okay. And that's going to be a 4.
All right. Is that all?
That's going to be it.
Okay. You've got it pinned against a wall. You've got this giant thing pinned against a wall with a barrage of physical attacks, fists and feet. Balthazar, what are you doing?
I'm going to.
Rage.
I'm just gonna cast Mind Sliver on it.
Okay.
So
I mean, give
another
me a
intelligence
decent
save.
save. Can I get one decent save? A 13 won't do it. Oh, you know what? I think I've been doing my saves wrong. Don't creatures get a proficiency bonus? Don't they get a bonus to their save just from like as they gain hit dice or whatever, like how an adventurer gains levels?
Not necessarily. Like they'll sometimes have specific bonuses. So they'll be like you'll have a Constitution bonus or a Strength bonus.
Okay.
Or it'll say you have proficiency in a lot of beasts.
What
We'll
do
have it in
adventurers' saves go up?
perception
What
or
does-
smell or sight.
Like, do you guys get better at saves as you get higher in level?
Yes.
If we are proficient in the save, then yes, we will get better. If we are not, unless we are adding points to our ability score, no.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have a proficiency bonus.
I see.
Like right now, our level 3s are at 2.
I got you.
I believe at level 5 goes to 3, and then so on and so forth.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that I failed this save then. So, how much more damage is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I left the room. It's just going to be a D6. You can roll it for me if you want.
Sure. 4 points. Okay. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I got.
All right. Good Lord, this thing is getting its ass kicked and it's tired of it. So it is going to burst into a multi-attack. This time it is going to attack with its hooves, which actually, that's right, those front legs do end in hooves. And No, the hooves are the rear, that's right. It does claws on the front because it's got leopard paws on the front. So basically, it's going to do a bite, or a claw bite against
Icky.
Yep. And these are going to be +5 on the claws. So two
God
of
dang.
those. I got a 21 and a 13. I think I missed with the 13.
13 misses.
Okay. And then a +6 on the bite. And a miss with the bite. And that is going to give me D8 +3 damage with the claw. D8 +3. Ugh, weak sauce. This thing's getting
Four.
ass kicked and
1,
it's
2,
showing.
3, 4.
So
I'm
total
at 14 health
Yep.
after that.
That's the best it can do. Womp womp. Ardith.
Hey. So I want to, I guess, run up beside Icky and try to stab through this thing's long-ass jugular and into its... Where's my rapier? Let's come on, get it. No.
No.
I'll try the short sword next. Just try and slash across his neck.
Oh.
No.
Oh, terrible.
That's it.
It's back around to you.
All right. Well, I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it hard. I'm going to go ahead hit it with my quarterstaff. Let me bring this back in.
I think this thing is like almost in a crouched position because it's been getting beaten down by the key primarily.
19.
That'll hit it. Is that with the quarterstaff?
That's with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
Just bludgeoning it to death. and crushing its ribs and its spine.
That'll be 7. 7 damage.
All right. Got it. Okay, so that brings it to almost into a crippled position.
Hold on. I still get my other stuff.
Yep.
Yep. We go ahead and use flurry of blows on it. I'll spend the key point. That'll be a 24.
Nice.
Hit. That'll be 5 damage.
Okay. It goes down and it is almost curb stomped onto the corner of that broken rubble there. You hear ribs crack.
And then my last one is a 15 to hit. Does that hit it? DM?
15 is what he said the
yes,
AC.
15 will hit, yes.
Okay. Cool. And bam. That'll be 7 more damage.
All right. It was going to try to bring its head around to attack you, and when you see it coming around, you do a karate chop into the side of its neck and crack. And that's it. It flops its head down onto the edge of that broken rubble there, and it just slumps into a heap. Defeated, dead.
Nice.
Well done, Ricky. If I look down and give myself a quick check over, is anything turning to stone from being put to sleep twice?
Nope.
In seeing him not turning to stone from the sleep gas, I start looking around to make sure there's nothing else in this area.
Oh yeah, since you're up here now and can see everything, let's go ahead and reveal this whole area. Oh, that did not reveal.
Dex Paladin would be able to make a freaking dex save.
Yeah, the reveal tool is my biggest complaint on Roll20. It just really sucks. There we go.
So my question on the whole rolling thing. So that second set of numbers, you look at short sword, you see how it says the 9 for the short sword, and then there's the 13. Is that a dual roll right there?
That's you rolling at advantage.
That's if you were to roll with advantage. Okay, so I don't have to roll twice for my saves. It already does it.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you just take the higher the go.
Yeah, because I've been rolling. I've been just rolling off twice, which I'm sure DM doesn't mind, but that'll make it simpler for him to read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so looks like this creature was guarding a horde up here on the upper ledge with it. Many a fallen knight's shield, lance, sword, helm, armor lay scattered up here, as well as a chest over there.
I would like to check the chest for traps and mold.
Mm-hmm.
Mold?
You can give me an investigation roll. Wow.
Nice.
I learned my lesson.
No, this chest is you cannot find anything that would clue you into there being a trap.
All right, let's pop that shit open.
Oh, but it is locked.
Do I hear struggling over there with the locked chest?
Icky, my boy.
Yeah.
Would you care to open this chest?
Sure. So I run over there. Boop, 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 boop. Boop.
Okay. And
Run over there. And so it's going to be a +2 to this check, give you a heads up. So it's going to be a 17 at 19.
All right. So he gets to work on the chest. And then he realizes that there is not, although there is a lock, that is not what is holding the chest shut. It seems to be locked by some type of magic. Nothing you can do with these tools will undo it.
Okay. What if I hit it with a hammer?
That probably will do it.
Or
And-
I force it open with a crowbar. I do have a crowbar.
Yeah.
I hold up my crowbar too.
I'm going to give you...
Crowbar buddies?
I'm gonna
Crowbar
say-
buddies.
We tap crowbars and go at it together.
DC 15, and with an assist, you can do it with advantage.
Okay, DC 15 on athletics.
Athletics, yes.
Oh,
With advantage, you will do it.
oh, okay, with advantage.
Oh, God,
Yay.
you need advantage because you got it on the first roll. So, boom. Pop that thing open. Another broken chest, unfortunately, but the contents are accessible now. It is filled with coins, and they're not lead. There's gold and...
Love how you say they're not lead.
There's a chest full of lead coins somewhere.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that
a
was my
different
last
party.
campaign. The lead coins.
Okay, well, it was relevant because that's right. You did get to that chest full of lead coins. So it looks like, a few thousand gold pieces. There's several red sparkling gems. You can see the corner of the binding of a book sticking out of the gold. I think that's about it.
Definitely gonna grab that book real quick.
Yeah.
Is that the magic user saying that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
All three of you are all
I'm fine
looking
with
over
that.
into the chest. Balthazar's like, I'll be taking that. Shakes that out of the coin pile, and yeah, it's a big old dusty tomb with no markings on it whatsoever. You'll have to open it up to see what's inside.
Let's crack that shit.
Spells, you immediately recognize the sigils. This is magical writing, arcane runes. So you found yourself a spell book.
Oh boy. That's exciting. Is there any way to tell what's in there already? Like, can I tell what spells are already written in there?
Yeah, it's pretty easy in 5e. I think you can basically just look at it and go, oh yeah, armor, burning hands, magic missile, invisibility, knock, wizard lock, and fireball.
Good fucking book.
Yeah, buddy. Can you read those off to me again?
I'll just place them in the chat.
Oh, even better.
Wizard lock, fireball, magic missile. Damn. I should have grabbed that book.
Honestly, I don't know if I'm smart enough to figure this book out.
Why you say that?
Because to multi-class, you have to have an intelligence of at least 13, and I think I am.
I think copying down spells, it's different. I think you can still add them to your spellcasting. It just...
I'm going to look at the DM for that one.
yeah.
Because you're not actually a wizard, right, Balthazar?
Right, I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, I'll have to do some research on that myself. I'm not sure.
I don't think I'm going to be able to use it. I don't think it's going to help me because my intelligence isn't high enough.
Okay. And if that's the case, you might not have even recognized the spells then either.
Well, it's like I'm spellcaster at nature.
The Yuan-Ti is?
Yeah. They are.
You can learn you can memorize spells?
I already have some. I have minor illusions, animal friendship, suggestion, darkness, dark vision.
Is that innate spellcasting, or is that innate spellcasting mixed with monk stuff?
Yeah.
Pass without trace and silence. Innate spellcasting mixed with monk.
Okay.
Way of the Shadow.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think
totally
you're
different
around the same
story.
boat I am.
You can't learn those spells.
Mm.
I think Yeah, I believe, and it really just comes down to the differences between sorcerer and warlock and wizard. But an artificer could learn these spells. I think that's it, though.
Hey, Balthazar,
Yeah.
you could take Magic Initiate as a feat instead, and take the wizard. Choose wizard.
I think I still run into the issue that I'm not smart enough.
No,
It's an intelligence question.
It's a feat.
I think there's a requirement on that to. Hang on.
There is not.
You just have to have spellcasting. I think.
No, you don't even have to have that. You don't have to have spellcasting. It's called Initiate for a reason.
Well, these are all questions that we can resolve after this session.
No,
Not currently.
Yeah.
I already got it resolved. Choose a class. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from that class's spell list. And 1 first level spell.
Yeah, but how does that help me with the spell book?
Is that other portal on this level, or is it somewhere else?
I think I see another portal right there.
You guys are
I was
upstairs?
on top of that one.
You guys are all upstairs right now, I think,
Yes.
and the other big portal that Balthazar has already looked into is downstairs.
Yeah.
The one he looked out from a higher level that's not up here?
Yeah.
Oh, right. You guys were, that's right. Yeah, Balthazar had seen an area that looked like this, and I remember everybody was searching the skies trying to find it, but you don't see it anywhere out there in this big bank of clouds and fog that you're in.
So we still don't notice anything above us or anything?
You don't see it above you nor below you. Double check. I don't think you can see it. No, you can't see it. No. And that's a lot of sky. You can see a pretty good ways. You don't see any hint of it. As far as y'all can tell, y'all are the only thing suspended in this sky out here on this strange ruin.
Can I kick through the horde up here to see if there's anything that looks useful? Any kind of like potions? Besides mundane weapons and shield.
There's a big horn, or it's like a horn, like a warrior's horn, like a war horn or something. There's scraps. There's probably a set of plate mail armor scattered around up here. There's a long sword, kite shield, a helm, and then a few more scraps of armor, not quite enough to make another suit. Oh, and there is... No, there is not. There's no potions up here. And there's a chain.
Well, did nobody claim the coins?
I think we should split the coins. I would like the gems.
There's also 3 lances and a spear and a jug with some javelins in it.
DM
Yep.
would... never mind. I'll tell Balthazar, you want the gems?
I like gems.
All right. DM, what I know about how much the gems would cost?
The gems are uncut. They appear to be... they're definitely a red stone, whether they're red agate or rubies or garnet, you're not sure. Unless you have, I guess it would just be a knowledge. What's the basic knowledge proficiency? History, lore?
History. You could do history. It's an intelligence.
Okay.
Nature's intelligence. You can do investigation. Investigation's intelligence.
But investigation. Give me an investigation roll.
Oh, wrong one.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, these are uncut rubies. They're worth about 500 gold pieces.
I tell Balthazar, I was like, These are 500 a piece.
Well, that's a lot lighter than 500 gold.
How many gems are there, DM?
There are 5 altogether.
5 altogether?
Mm-hmm.
So how about, and there's 1,000 gold? You said?
Actually, it's a little bit more than that. I just pasted
2,000 gold?
Yep.
Okay. So, let me see here. This is going to be 25, 4,500. That about 3 equals about 15. So 1,500 per. And then, Balthazar, you practically be forfeit your weight gold, and you'd only be getting 3 of these. Is that all right?
So what is it all together? It would be 2,500, 4,500.
4,500 divided by 3 is 1,500 apiece.
Yeah, sure. I'll take 3 uncut rubies rather than any gold.
3 uncut rubies. Okay. So that leaves 1 for me and you, Magi, and then 1,000 gold apiece.
Fair enough.
Are either of you all smart? Can you learn spells out of a book? I'm not book smart. I just take this stuff.
Unfortunately, no. I derive my power from my oath.
And DM,
Yo.
are you wanting us to put in the room number for any items we get?
Yes.
On this one?
This is not actually room 200. It's room 199.
Okay.
So while I'm kicking through this stuff, I'll take the horn and 3 of the javelins.
You got it.
Anything that's not weapons up here? Besides what we've already found?
Armor, a chain, some blocks of stone, a chair, rubble.
Nothing I want to drag with me.
Can I get somebody's knife, please?
Wait,
You asked for a knife?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I did with mine. Anybody got a knife or a dagger?
I'll toss you a dagger. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're
I'll give it right
probably
back.
here.
So, hey, DM,
Yo.
you're going to look at me all weird. Okay? But you're going to see me lead this thing. I'm going to sit there, straight up, I'm going to drink as much as I can out of my water skin and we'll pour out the rest. And then I'm going to cut a hole into like one of the main veins and I'm going to try to bleed it.
Okay. I think there's probably plenty of blood left in this carcass. I mean, really, most of the damage was bludgeoning damage that it took. So I don't think it's that bloody of a scene here. I think it's just a broken beast.
right.
So yeah, once you poke a hole in it, blood will flow freely, and you can fill up your canteen or water skin, whatever you have,
And then I'm going to cut off its head.
with salty questing beast blood, and then hack off its head with a what?
Dagger.
That's a long one. Yeah, that'll take a few minutes.
Well, I'm gonna take its dagger. I'll sit there and I'll cut it. I'll cut it until I get to around about the base of the head. I actually do skin animals, and then I'm gonna wiggle the blade right where it meets the spine, and you give it a nice good bump right there, and it should pop right off.
Pop right off. Okay. Yeah,
And
it's
then
got
I'll
a big
continue
old
cutting away
head. I think its
the rest
head.
of it.
I think its head is almost just about the size of a man's torso.
That's
Do
fine.
that thing around you.
What?
You were planning to drag that around with you?
Yes. Yes.
It weighs 45 pounds.
Nice.
I don't know, probably more than that, man. Probably like 60. It's all skull. With a voice like James Earl Jones.
What is the name of this beast?
This is a questing beast.
Questing.
Yep. Anybody familiar with Arthurian lore?
Isn't it, that sounds familiar. Didn't they have some bizarre description that was basically the worst way you could ever describe a giraffe?
Yes, that's exactly right. You guys have killed a giraffe.
Mean giraffe.
Very mean giraffe.
Very mean giraffe.
You know, they're simple people. They
Come
don't
on.
understand. It's a snake.
Kept on putting my mans over there to sleep, you know.
Yeah, I think I have more bruises from Icky than I do from the monster.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Do y'all know why I grabbed that snake head?
I'm sure I'm going to find out, but go ahead and tell me.
So the snake head is snake blood. Believe it or not, if you look in Yuan-Ti lore, the way they're actually born. You know how I told you about the Yuan-Ti pure blood? They're not abominations, right?
Yeah.
There's multiple stages of Yuan-Ti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's actually a caste system. Yeah, their society is.
So,
And there's a way, and what it is abomination. The pure bloods are like the lowest form. Basically, the more humanoid you are,
yeah.
the lowest of the caste you are. But there's rituals that you can partake in that actually will up what you are.
Are you
So
telling,
like from pure blood, I'd become an abomination.
Are you telling your companions this while you shuck this head off? Which I'm guessing.
Well, I could just say I can use this in a Yuan-Ti ritual, keep it short. But I was letting y'all know it's out of character.
He's covered in gore by the time he's done sawing this thing's head off, at least up to his elbows anyway.
I'm just going to sit with my feet dangling over the ledge and munch on some of that meat from the other room.
I can give you a piece of this.
I'll pass. Thank you.
And as I do that, I cut off a piece of like the muscle from the neck, and I like put it on the end of the dagger, and I point it at him, to like try some.
No, thank you.
I would like to eat an apple from room 130.
Roll a 1d3. I'll roll it. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
DM still typing.
Rocks fall and you die.
Oh no, the apple!
It's delicious.
What happened?
It's a delicious apple. Nothing happened. You eat a delicious apple and feel better.
All right, I'm just munching on an apple behind you guys. While he skins this, doesn't skin it, he just cuts the head off of it.
So after I'm done, I'm kind of like dangling a little bit over the ledge, trying to like get all the blood out of it, Let it all drain out.
You're on your own with that, my steely friend.
I tell you what, I'm going to take a quick break, have another smoke, let you guys figure out what your next move is.
Well, I already know what our next move is. We're going to go through that other portal.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
do it,
definitely,
guys.
definitely
Yeah.
go to that other portal.
And I'll take a smoke break with you, DM. Well,
I am well on my way as well.
right, I'll be back.
I'm still afraid of whatever made the stone creatures. This thing gave us no sign that it turned things to stone.
All right, I'm back. I have lamented not playing my best villain as good as I should. I think it's got a few good tricks, and I did not use them right.
Was one of them a petrification deal?
No. Its best ability is the mislead, where it creates a double of itself while it becomes actually invisible. I should have used that better. I used that in the combo with the sleep gas, and I could have probably killed one of you, actually. Oh, well. There's always next time.
So what did petrify these people?
I'm terrified.
Yeah, what did petrify these people, you wonder to yourself, with your legs dangling over the high-altitude winds sweeping around the area, sending a few small pebbles skittering across the stone.
I take my pipe out that I had. I just kind of twirl around my fingers.
Yeah, my co-writer put that pipe in there. I think that was like a nod to old stoners from the 80s that had thread pipes.
Well, I'm back.
All right, we're all here. So the party takes a rest. There's a head removed. Some of the treasures here are collected, and then you're ready to move on. Right?
Are you going to count that as a short rest?
We can make it a short rest if you want it to be. I think that's like a minimum of an hour.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll give you.
That way I can regain a hit die or two, you know?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for me. I didn't actually take any damage.
Me neither. I just had Spire Climb going, so I'm out of second level spell slots.
Yeah. Yeah, Magi, you and your sleepiness.
It was a rough night. I needed a nap.
It's a creature that's made to kill knights, so it's fitting that the paladin fell under its spell twice.
Let me see. Features. How many that does? So it's a D8. And what is my health at? I'll do 1d8. So there we go. I meant to only do one. So it's the first one. All right, so I'm at 17 health now. Yay. Wait, I could have done it this way. Okay, I figured out how to roll D8. Yeah, I could have done it that way.
Oh, your hit die are D10s, not D8s.
Yeah, mine are D8s. Magi's is D10s.
Oh, derp. I was just looking at the rolling.
I'm a monk.
Dang.
Why are you doing a death save, bro? You just wasted a nat 20 on a death save.
I know, I'm just poking at stuff now.
All right. Does that get me back any of my key points? I can't remember if a short rest gets back key points or result.
I feel like those are long rests. Hang on. I actually have one pulled up.
You must spend at least 30 minutes of rest meditating to regain your key points. I guess I'll use my... It's unavailable until you finish a short or long rest, at the end of which you draw all your expended key points back of yourself. So short rest, I would bring it back into myself. So yes, short rest, you'll get you back your key points.
So we are heading through the portal, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And that is the portal that Balthazar first looked through. And it leads you all to this area. And
some kind of thing.
what's the description here? Laid upon a silken altar rests a princess beneath stained glass windows and a stone ceiling that protects her from the elements. She doesn't seem to have aged in her time here. She is a young, beautiful lark of a woman sleeping in peace, although her eyes do move about as she dreams.
What's to do here?
What's the cutout in the bottom right?
Oh yeah, close up. Hold on. There she is.
Oh, okay. I see.
Is that a basket of apples beside her?
Are you walking up close enough to examine it?
Yes.
Okay.
In it to win it.
Okay. It looks like cherries.
Who's brave enough?
Eat one, Magi.
Do it, Magi. Do it.
Yeah. I will do divine sense again. As an action, you take good and evil until the end of your next turn. I'll just post it.
That's detecting good and evil, not detect magic.
It
Oh, I can do that.
What is it?
you sense no evil here. No, you sense no evil here.
Evil. I wasn't very happy with the results of detect magic the last time I tried it.
I know. That happened to me in our last campaign.
Hey, we got your back here. Like, I mean, if you're blinded, we're not gonna let anybody hurt you. It's fine.
Yeah, we won't put you to sleep.
Those are sword cloth.
Can you
No, the
make
problem-
that thing shoot out fog if you're just carrying its head?
I don't know. DM.
I'm sorry, what is the question?
Can I, what is his name? Is it Perseus? Yeah, can I Perseus this motherfucker right now?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So go ahead.
So Perseus is, of course, a Greek demigod, right?
Okay.
He did the trials that the king gave him. Well, one of those was defeating Medusa, and he took the head of Medusa. Well, whenever he presented the head of Medusa to the king, it still had its power to petrify.
Oh, so you're talking about using the questing beast's head.
They gave me the idea. I wasn't even thinking about this.
Which
To do the sleep tone.
where you like squeeze the spine while you're pointing it at something.
Here, I'm going to point him at Magi.
Really?
A macabre scene begins to play out. As blood dripping from the... Which, by the way, is this thing just like carried under your arm? So like staff in one hand, giant snake head under an arm?
Yes.
Okay.
I have nowhere else to put it.
Right. It's ridiculous, and it's happening right now. No, you can't create a
Damn.
sleep breath weapon from the head. Final DM ruling.
Even if you gave it to me once to use on Magi, that would have been hilarious.
You can at least point at him and pretend.
Yeah. Hey, Magi.
No, yeah.
Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
It's disappointing glare.
Yeah, it doesn't have to work to introduce comedy into this scene.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed in your lack of sense of humor.
Are they even allowed to have a sense of humor?
Probably not.
I definitely counted
and
against you
you
when
can-
and towards your milestone level.
You could always have a trickster god as your Patreon, you know what I mean?
As my Patreon, do I have to pay online somehow?
You have to
but I mean,
subscribe.
Patreon, you got, or whatever the hell. No, Patreon's the right way to use it, isn't it?
No, Patreon. Patreon is what I have, which, by the way, I plug my Patreon. You should become a patron of the Palace of 1001 Rooms. Get all the virtual tabletop maps.
Yeah,
there you go.
I patroned my credit card so they knew I was of age.
Patron. There we go. Patron. Yeah.
What is this hand over here at the head of the room? It looks like
That is a blackened upright hand, and it's one of its middle finger has a wick coming out of it.
Oh, like a candle wick?
Yes, like a candle wick.
Magi, this looks like something you would like. I know how much you like dark curse.
And it's really I had to question, like, should that have detected evil? It was a toss up. I couldn't decide.
I mean, it is within 60 feet.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the one thing that gave you a bad premonition, although I'm not going to say it outright detected evil.
I would like to try something.
Hold the hand.
I don't know if that's going to do anything. So, flavor-wise, I want to take the new holy symbol and hang it on the hand and start praying over it.
Can you holy symbol? Yeah. Okay. Hang it over the hand. Start praying over it. You got it. That's what he does.
See what you think.
Magi closes his eyes and begins to utter softly prayers that he has learned in his youth leading up to where he is now. I will say that you notice an angelic light shining down from the stained glass high overhead. It seems to fall onto the body of the sleeping princess there.
But no other effect?
No.
Does it burst into flames or anything?
No.
Okay. I'll take my holy symbol back
Oh.
and shake the princess by the shoulders and try and wake her up.
Okay. She shakes awake.
Oh wow, I can't believe that worked.
Double check here. I believe that's all it takes.
All you is kissed her.
Yeah. Oh, Magi, haven't you heard you're supposed to kiss the Sleeping Beauty?
She looks around at all three of you, sort of not quite expecting that. At first, she sees Icky, and she immediately kind of withdraws, recoils a little bit in horror. She looks over her other shoulder and sees Balthazar, and is taken aback by his presence. And then finally, she looks back to see Ardith, and she said, and there you can see her sort of breathe a sigh of relief. She says, "Who are you? Where am I?" Looking around.
We were travelers in some kind of magical palace connected by portals. Can you tell us anything about what you last remember?
She says, they took my sisters away, and then I was next, and my father pleaded, and it's all coming back now, she says, and she starts looking around at everything. She says, "Oh no, I've been in a deep slumber and dreaming of this place."
Balthazar, does this story sound familiar?
A little bit.
Was there?
I seem to recall a story just like this.
Yes.
Here's a cherry. Why don't you think over it, over some food? Grab a cherry and I'll give it to him.
And she takes the cherry from you, and then she says, "No, I cannot. I know what this will do."
Wait, what it'll do?
And then just as she drops it back into the plate, she stops for a second. She says, "Wait. I understand now. I must eat this." And she picks the cherry back up.
I stop her from eating the cherry. I'm like, what does the cherry do?
It will put me back to sleep.
Why would you want to sleep? Surely you'd rather get out of here.
She says, don't you see? This place you have been in, it is all my dream. I have been dreaming of it for a great long while now. There are others here. I can feel it fading now.
A pincher.
I cannot remember all of it. Some will perish if I do not go back to sleep.
I pincher.
Ow, she says and pulls away from you. What did you do that for?
Clearly this is not a dream.
And she says, the chamber with that jester, you remember, I watched you. How was I there if it was not my dream?
Maybe you are a magician and you cast a spell that lets you look into that room. Maybe you have a magic item. Maybe that's what this bed here does.
What about this hand behind you? What does this thing do?
She says that is another one of the genie's machinations. It is all to keep me in this sleep.
Huh.
But there is another thing, she says. Oh, terrible things have happened since I have laid here sleeping and dreaming. That wizard Moshik, he has come to me many times, whispered in my ear, next to this very bed I lay on. She says, he fills my head with the thoughts of this place. He and those genies. And she says, oh, what about the others? I'm forgetting the rooms already, she says, and pulls the cherry a little closer to her mouth.
Wait. You said genies?
Yes, the genies that my father made the deal with that put me here. He gave up everything he had to live in this place.
Is your dad Ozyman?
My father Ozymus? Yes, you have heard of him. Of course.
Yeah. You know Folk?
No, she says, and looks at you perplexed.
Oh, well, cool. Anyway, yeah. No, we know a little bit about your dad, but I think this place exists before you, so I don't think it's your dreaming that's doing this stuff. I think you're addicted to these things.
She says, there is another thing, one thing I cannot speak of. It is also why I must go back to sleep. But she turns to Ardith and she says, but you are of good and kind heart and noble virtue. You can help me.
Yeah, his internet went out.
Oh no.